Hi there, Jeff here, and today I'd like to talk to you about, well, is anyone really on our side? I don't really know. I mean, on the one side we have Polyev and his conservatives, and the other hand you have Trudeau and the liberals. Trudeau is well known to be World Economic Forum, him and half the cabinet. It, which means, you will eat the bugs and be happy, which is pretty much, from my best understanding, is modern communism with, again, they would be the elites at the very top and so forth. And part of me thinks that Trudeau's hanging on to power until World War III breaks out, and then he'll just have to, martial law, no elections, no nothing, and then he gets to become the regional governor or whatever the hell it would be he's been promised, and not have to worry about elections ever again, you see. I hope I'm wrong on that. The other side, I've been hearing rumors, but again, rumors are just rumors that Polyev is a globalist, meaning believe in more integration and more globalist kind of things, and less power in Canada, more power to globalist institutions. Which, on the one hand, we need to cooperate. We need to have to, be able to talk. And so the concept of the UN is good, but has it been co-opted and twisted, and it doesn't really do anything, and the Security Council itself is ineffective and inefficient. But what if both of the ruling parties, because again it comes down to the two guys, because if you have control, if you're the party leader, that's it. Everybody else has to obey you, because that's the way the system is. What if both guys are against us? Neither one of them have our best interests at heart. Oh, they're going to vote the NDP. I like the concept of the NDP, but they are all tax and spend, and this fallacy of, we'll just put a massive tax on the rich and then everything will be fine. It doesn't work that way, because the rich are mobile because they have money. They can just simply say, out of here, and they can also hire the best minds better than the minds in the Canadian the Canadian Revenue Agency, to find ways to legally pay less tax. That's what they do. They'd rather pay an accountant to figure out a way to pay less tax, because they can do that time and again. So you can't really just tax the rich to prosperity, because what happens is any tax the rich taxes end up taxing the average person, because over time you be considered, you and me get to be considered, quote, rich, because your wages go up, sure, but never in lockstep with keeping up with inflation, with cost of living. So you're getting further behind, but you're treated and taxed as if you're rich. So way to go. Again, I keep saying it is a system, because if we had a system of checks and balances, then just because you had one guy who was the leader, if they wanted to do something, if they actually had to get consensus from the legislative body, then they probably wouldn't get that consensus if they didn't have that piece of paper saying that you had to obey them. And so the question, I say, is evaluate both parties closely, their policies, their politics. Because again, in Canada, it comes down to conservatives or liberals. NDP, not more of a spoiler, and the way Jagmeet Singh has been acting this last little bit, I guess maybe it was their best move, but they've blown any credibility with the people they have by cozying up to the liberals and always standing by them. It's not a good look, and I don't. But again, that's for the NDP and for them to decide what to do about Jagmeet. We all need to ask the question: who the heck is on our side? Who has our best interests at heart? Not just who's telling us that they do, because everyone says, "Oh, we're for you. We're for the little guy. We're for the common man." Every party says that. Who actually is? Who's actually doing stuff which will actually help improve your life? And those are some things to consider, because I really don't know which of these two, because I keep saying it is the system that needs to be changed. It needs to be fundamentally changed before the country splits apart, because people are really pissed off and they know it's not working and they want change. They just don't know exactly what form of change that is. I know it's needed. That's why I need to talk to the premiers, not just to have a little meeting to be heard, and thank you, we'll take that under advisement to say here's the plan, and to challenge them to get it underway. I will give them the full report that I've prepared, and we'll answer any questions and move forward from there. But it's got to get done, and I need the premiers. And so far, they've been as expected, completely ignoring me. Not one premier, not one person from any office across the country have reached out to me at all, despite the amount of, well, what I've been doing, for lack of a better, I've been trying. But I've had other people reach out, fine, but no one from any premier's office, no one who can actually help me move this project forward. But I'm still going to persist because I have to at least try. So if you can help me get in touch with one of the premiers, great. Reach out to me. But always ask, who the heck is actually on our side?